When we picture modern warfare, our minds immediately conjure up images of sleek fighter jets streaking across the sky, heavily armored tanks rumbling across rugged terrain, and sophisticated drones hovering silently above the battlefield. These are the machines of steel and silicon that dominate the headlines and capture our imagination, representing the cutting edge of military technology. But behind the scenes, powering all these technological marvels, is a material far older and more humble: copper. Often overlooked, copper is the unsung hero that makes modern warfare possible. This reddish-brown metal has been used by humans for thousands of years, from the earliest bronze weapons to the intricate wiring in today's command centers. Now, copper is the silent force behind the world's most advanced militaries, quietly enabling every mission and operation. Copper isn't the armor plating on a tank, but it's the intricate network of wiring that allows the turret to rotate with precision and lets the crew communicate seamlessly under fire. Without copper, even the most advanced tank would be little more than a metal shell. It's not the outer skin of a stealth bomber that makes it formidable, but the nervous system of copper wiring inside, controlling every flight maneuver, weapons system, and navigation command. Copper is the invisible thread that ties together every critical function. In today's digital battles, copper is the lifeblood of the military. It carries not just electricity, but also vital information, transmitting orders, data, and intelligence across the battlefield in real time. Every GPS signal that guides a missile, every radar sweep that detects an incoming threat, and every encrypted message sent between units depends on copper's unmatched ability to conduct and connect. As militaries around the world race to develop new technologies, smarter weapons, faster vehicles, and more secure communications, their need for copper only grows. The demand for this metal is surging, making it a strategic resource in its own right. To truly understand the power of modern defense, we must look beyond the visible armor and weaponry, and peer into the hidden copper networks that make these machines function. It's here, in these tangled veins of metal, that the real magic happens. This story will take you on a journey, following copper from its humble beginnings deep within the earth, through the intense processes of mining and refining, to its final role as a cornerstone of national security and military might. The hidden wiring of copper powers the world's most formidable machines of war, making it the unseen hero that stands behind every victory and every defense. Why is copper so indispensable? Its secret lies in its unique physical properties. Copper is the gold standard for electrical conductivity. Only silver is better, but far more expensive. Its ability to transmit electricity efficiently is vital for military electronics, minimizing heat and energy loss. Copper also excels at dissipating heat, keeping high-performance systems cool under combat stress. It resists corrosion, endures harsh environments, and is easily shaped into fine wires or complex parts. Its flexibility allows engineers to pack immense capability into tiny spaces, from radios to missiles. Even its antimicrobial properties help keep crews healthy in tight quarters. No other element matches copper's blend of conductivity, durability, and versatility, making it irreplaceable in military tech. Open any piece of military hardware and you'll find copper at work. Whether it's a tank, a fighter jet, or a naval ship, copper is woven into the very fabric of their design. Its presence is so fundamental that it often goes unnoticed, yet it is absolutely indispensable. It's the backbone of electronics, wiring, circuit boards, and motor windings that power everything from radios to command servers. Copper's unmatched conductivity ensures that signals and power flow smoothly, enabling rapid communication and split-second decision-making on the battlefield. Ammunition relies on copper alloys for strong, reliable casings and bullet jackets. These materials withstand extreme pressures and temperatures, ensuring that every round fired is both safe and effective, whether in training or in combat. Copper is essential in sensors. Radar, sonar, and GPS all depend on copper antennas and circuitry. These systems rely on copper's ability to transmit signals with minimal loss, allowing for accurate detection, navigation, and targeting in any environment. Satellites, exposed to space's extremes, use copper in power systems and communications to ensure reliability. Copper's durability and resistance to corrosion make it the material of choice for the harsh conditions of space, where failure is not an option. From the ocean's depths to orbit, copper connects and powers the military's most vital systems. Submarines, drones, and field radios all depend on copper to maintain secure and uninterrupted lines of communication, no matter the terrain or weather. It's not just in the obvious places. Copper is the hidden force that keeps everything running. Behind armored panels and beneath control boards, copper silently ensures that every system operates at peak performance. Without it, the digital and mechanical heart of modern armies would stop. A single break in a copper connection can mean the difference between mission success and failure, highlighting just how critical this metal truly is. Copper's role is both foundational and invisible, making it the true backbone of military might. It supports everything from the smallest sensor to the largest command center, quietly enabling the technology that defines modern warfare. Every mission, every system, every victory, copper is there, unseen but essential. It is the silent partner in every operation, ensuring that the armed forces remain connected, protected, and ready for whatever challenges lie ahead. Copper is everywhere in today's military platforms, quietly powering the backbone of modern defense technology. From the moment a vehicle is switched on, copper is at work, channeling energy and information through a web of intricate connections. A modern tank like the M1 Abrams contains nearly a ton of copper, wiring the turret, fire control, and engine systems. This vast network of copper ensures that every command, from the driver's controls to the gunner's targeting system, is transmitted instantly and reliably. It's the nervous system that lets tanks move, aim, and communicate. Without copper, the advanced electronics that give tanks their edge on the battlefield would simply not function. In the skies, a fighter jet like the F-35 has over 90 miles of copper wiring, linking flight controls, radars, and electronic warfare systems. Every maneuver, every radar sweep, and every defensive countermeasure relies on copper's unmatched conductivity and reliability. The reliability of these copper connections is a matter of life and death. Pilots and crews trust that every signal will reach its destination, even under the most extreme conditions. Warships, such as the Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, can contain over 200 tons of copper for power, sensors, and communications. This metal forms the circulatory system of the ship, distributing electricity to propulsion, weapons, and navigation systems. Copper's resistance to corrosion makes it ideal for harsh naval environments. Even as saltwater and storms batter the hull, copper wiring continues to deliver power and data without fail. Across land, air, and sea, copper enables the seamless integration of mechanical, electrical, and digital systems. It connects sensors, computers, and weapons, allowing military platforms to operate as unified, intelligent machines. The power of a tank, the lethality of a jet, the reach of a navy, all depend on copper-driven systems. Every shot fired, every maneuver executed, and every message sent relies on copper's silent strength. It's the common thread that ties together the world's most advanced military machines, making them faster, smarter, and more connected than ever before. Copper works silently, providing the energy and information that define combat effectiveness. Its presence is often unseen, but its impact is felt in every successful mission and every system that performs flawlessly under pressure. Without copper, modern warfare would grind to a halt. The machines of war would fall silent, and the technological edge that defines today's military would simply disappear. As warfare evolves, copper's role only grows. Drones, whether small or large, are electric machines packed with copper in motors, batteries, and control circuits. As drones become smarter and more autonomous, their copper needs increase. AI-driven systems, from battlefield analysis to autonomous vehicles, require powerful chips and data centers filled with copper wiring. Copper's efficiency in conducting electricity and dissipating heat is critical for these energy-hungry systems. Directed energy weapons like lasers and microwaves demand massive electrical pulses. Copper is the only practical material to handle such loads. Even hypersonic weapons rely on copper to manage extreme heat and stress. The smarter and more electric our weapons become, the more they depend on copper. Nations investing in these technologies are also racing to secure high-purity copper supplies. The future of warfare is electric, and it's built on copper. Copper's military importance has made it a strategic resource in global geopolitics. Nations now see copper supply as vital to national security, sparking a new global competition. Most copper comes from a handful of countries: Chile, Peru, China, and the DRC, creating vulnerabilities. Disruptions in these regions can send shockwaves through global markets. China, recognizing copper's value, has invested heavily in mines and refining worldwide, gaining significant influence. Control over copper isn't just about mining, it's about refining and processing too. As a result, countries are scrambling to diversify sources and rebuild domestic refining to secure their supply chains. Recognizing copper as a strategic asset, nations are racing to secure their supply chains. Diversification is key, building partnerships with more copper-producing countries to reduce reliance on any single source. The US and allies are strengthening ties with nations like Australia, Canada, and Zambia. Onshoring and friendshoring of refining and manufacturing are underway, with incentives for domestic production. Recycling is also a priority. Copper can be reused endlessly without losing quality. By reclaiming copper from old electronics and military hardware, countries create a secure internal buffer. The scramble for copper is about more than mining. It's about building a resilient, secure foundation for national security. In a crisis, a robust copper supply chain could make all the difference. The world's hunger for copper is exploding, driven by both military needs and the green energy transition. Electric vehicles, wind turbines, and solar panels all require huge amounts of copper, competing with defense for limited supply. High-grade deposits are dwindling, forcing deeper, costlier mining. New mines take years to develop, so supply can't quickly match surging demand. Environmental rules, water scarcity, and political instability add more risk. A prolonged copper shortage could mean higher costs and delays for military equipment. In a crisis, production lines for weapons and electronics could slow or stop. Strategic stockpiles, like the US National Defense Stockpile, act as insurance against supply shocks. The risk of running short is real, and nations are preparing for it. Copper's role in military power is only set to grow. Electrification, automation, and networking all depend on copper's unmatched properties. No other material offers the same performance and reliability at scale. Future battlefields will be networks of sensors and shooters, all linked by copper. Even as militaries go green, electrifying vehicles and systems will increase copper demand. The push for energy efficiency will deepen dependence on this ancient metal. Copper's story reminds us that advanced technology rests on basic elements. Sometimes the most powerful weapon is also the most fundamental.